I definitely had Trump derangement syndrome the first time around.
I had like a minor case of it. I have
like
a lot
I cried when he got. I remember like when the news came out. You know, because especially living in the UK is almost even worse in Europe because you don't have any grounding in what like it's like to be an American and what American culture is.
Mm-hmm.
That is, you need to know to explain why someone like Donald Trump could be appealing.
Right.
Like now I've lived here
But
and there's someone around. I kind of get it. I'm like, okay, yeah, because I now know what like, you know, like a deep care for freedom.
So no, you couldn't kind of map that because I was in the UK I was obsessed with Brexit because I was like, oh, Trump's going to win. I saw it as this sign of something that was going on in Western society that was not just in America this was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there and they were all asking me, do you think he can win? Do you think he can win? And I was like, well, you guys just had fucking Brexit. Like, yeah, I think he can win. Why? So there's no mapping of that really there to understand how that could happen.
No, I mean, not back then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe now that there's more social media and people, it's just like, because American culture America decides the culture for the West and everyone else just like slowly catches on, seems to be the trend. And I don't know, for me at least back then, like I just got all my news from the BBC. And it did the best job for the longest time of giving the illusion that it is unbiased. Like I defended the BBC so hard and so long. I cannot do it anymore. It's like certainly not since like.
So what happened? What was your red pill awakening?
My red pill was like probably around. It was shortly after Trump got in. I've been good friends with Tim Urban for a long time.
I love Tim.
Right, he's the best. And he was like, Liv, there's this weird shit going on college campuses.
Yeah.
There's this weird woke stuff. And he would just like drip feed me information. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, but there's still Trump.
Yeah.
I had to chill enough about that Trump wasn't going to end the world because I thought Trump was going to create nuclear war within the first year of his presidency. That's how like, you know, the media, like, you know, you've just been so spoon-fed everything. And I had no one around me who could
You're lucky you never made videos like that.
Exactly. I mean, not quite, but like I have some self-respect. But I had no one in my circle who like could make the bull case for Trump.
Right.
You know, could steel man why Americans wanted this.
Right.
It wasn't until like talking to Tim and so on, he's like, well, look, there's this stuff going on here. Like, because I mean, as I said, I like kind of grew up in, she's before we were on camera, but you know, I grew up in like a hunting family, a typically conservative family, socially liberal, but like just in, you know, other ways. And he was like, you're not a diehard liberal. I know you see that there's an issue with this stuff. And then like, yep, okay, I see that's a problem. And then it just like after, I don't know, there was no like light bulb moment, but it was just like a critical mass of like, yeah, okay, this is, the woke stuff is by far the biggest problem right now. And it's just growing and growing. And the vast majority of people think that it's like, this is the answer to everything.